完了，全完了！整间的抬过来哦！我操！你看这个台风。
什么床垫？谁的床垫飞出来了？
谁的床垫吗
What mattress? Whose mattress flew out? Whose mattress is this? Please come and claim it.
The power of the typhoon is incredible. It even flipped cars over. It's over. This is horrible. One typhoon swept by and houses are already collapsing. The balcony door flew right off and landed here. Luckily, no one got hit. On this side, if they installed transparent glass, you could watch the stars and the moon. Wow, this typhoon blew over all these temporary structures. Such a powerful storm.
The footage shows a truck crashing into a tree trunk that had been uprooted by the strong winds. On September 24th, around 5 p.m., Super Typhoon Ragasa made landfall in Yangjiang, Guangdong at Shangchuan Island, with winds reaching up to level 13 near the center. On Shangchuan Island, gusts exceeded level 17, marking the strongest winds recorded in Guangdong's history. Ragasa brought fierce winds and heavy rain, causing widespread damage across Yangjiang and neighboring counties. Homes and businesses were flooded, and the fishing industry was severely affected, leading to significant losses for local residents. It's been over a decade, and I've never seen a typhoon this strong. I've never expected anything like this. A level 17 typhoon? I've never seen anything like it. This is truly the first time. My shop's sign was blown over, completely damaged. The wind outside is so intense. I used to think wind was invisible, but today, during the whole typhoon, I could actually see the wind. The lights on my balcony were blown out, and the vases and everything else were toppled. Everyone, please be careful. It's best not to go out. If you live in a high-rise and it's shaking up there, you should go to the basement. Bring some food and stay safe. The wind outside is so strong that the windows won't even open. I can feel the whole glass shaking. It's terrifying. The flowers on my balcony have been blown away, and the lamp is destroyed. The glass in my living room is shaking. In front of nature, humans are so small. Please stay safe. The wind outside is raging. Don't go out.
Not that big an issue. It's just one car that got blown over. It's hilarious. This car.
I'm going to give you a first-person view of what it's like here after a day of Ragasa's rampage. In Yangjiang district, most of the big trees have fallen, blocking the roads. The trees in the garden spaces facing the wind were uprooted. The metal fences were all blown over. Temporary buildings at construction sites were torn apart, and signs from stores along the streets were severely damaged. Passing by a concrete mixing plant, I saw a lot of equipment destroyed. Workers are out there trying to repair things. On the road to Dongping town, I saw a wind turbine on the mountain broken in half. Along the way, there were fallen trees, smashed store signs, and blown-over sculptures from tourist attractions. The gates were blown open, and tree trunks and branches were scattered everywhere. It's a complete mess. In the hardest-hit areas, like Kowloon Peak and Rainbow Road, trees are down all along the route. They'll need about a week to clear it up. At the dock, there's debris floating on the sea from the storm. Despite prior warnings, many residents were still caught off guard. A resident of Pinggang town in Yangjiang named Xu Feng explained that her family had not prepared in advance. Water and power were cut off starting the morning of September 24th, and by the morning of September 25th, they still hadn't been restored. The family had to rely on biscuits and a bottle of mineral water to get through the night. Photos and videos from local residents show large numbers of trees uprooted by the storm, severely blocking roads. Some towns and neighborhoods experienced water and power outages. My balcony is a complete mess. 2 windows are leaking, and there's no water or electricity. The ceiling in the kitchen is still leaking. Looking at the destruction caused by the typhoon, I see countless trees uprooted, and the 3-lane road is blocked. The ground is covered with leaves and trash blown from the trees. Cars are smashed everywhere. Seeing this, I'm filled with so many emotions. For Yangjiang, which was already struggling economically, this is a blow on top of a blow. The white area is the downstairs market that got blown down. The iron gates of the neighborhood are down, and the trees in the neighborhood have either snapped or fallen. Several second-hand car dealerships in Yangjiang, made from tin, suffered extensive damage. Mr. Gao, a second-hand car dealer in the area, said that over 100 cars were damaged in flooding. A 30-year-old Yangjiang resident named Zhang shared that she had never seen such a powerful typhoon before. The winds destroyed or blew away many things, and the howling winds for several hours made people anxious. In the aftermath, Yangjiang streets were left unrecognizable.
This is unbelievable. Ragasa is way worse than the Hagupit typhoon. You can't even compare them. Ragasa destroyed Yangjiang. This is the worst it's been in 60 years. The big trees in front of the government offices were knocked down. This city has been ruined by this typhoon. Wow, what a disaster. This typhoon is too powerful. Look at this. What's left to repair? The damage is just too severe. In a few days, another typhoon's coming. I don't know what we'll do. The warehouse is gone, all the seafood is lost, and the factory's destroyed. It's so tragic.
3 years of hard work and one typhoon swept it all away. 3 years wasted. Everything's gone.
最厉害还是最厉害。
The most incredible thing is right here. This house was lifted from over there and brought here. The whole house was moved. It flew onto the road. Something this long could be moved. Look, the worst damage is at this construction site. Everything's destroyed. It's unbelievable, especially that one house. I don't even know how it was lifted and flown here. Look, the whole house is gone.
One resident living on a higher floor described the terrifying experience. I live in a high-rise, and it felt like the whole building was shaking. Some people's balcony windows were shattered, and others had their front doors blown open. Another local named Chen Guo recalled how, to protect the floor-to-ceiling windows in the master bedroom from being shattered, she and her husband slept in a smaller room with their child. The 3 of us squeezed into a 1.2-meter-wide bed, and we didn't sleep the whole night, afraid the balcony glass would break or that a tree would fall on the car downstairs. The damage left by Ragasa was widespread.
这次的画家沙实在太猛了，你看。
This Ragasa typhoon is just too powerful. Look at all these trees lying on the ground. On the way here, we saw fallen containers, torn up billboards, and uprooted trees. It's heartbreaking. Yangjiang alone lost over 50,000 trees. It's gone. Everything's gone. The big outdoor eateries around here are gone. The fences are broken. This fence was here, but now it's all fallen across the road. There are trees down everywhere. Look at these stalls. These outdoor eateries, so many shops are completely gone. Just disappeared.
哇，这灯好可惜啊！
This building is such a shame. Its glass was all blown out. It was just renovated this year and it had just been rented out. What a waste.
台风过后啊，
After the typhoon, we don't even have doors anymore. Look, it's bad. The main gate was blown over and one of the iron gates was even blown all the way over here. Look at that. How did it blow so far? It was carried over 10, maybe 20 meters.
画家沙过后，看到这一幕，
After Ragasa, seeing all this, my heart is broken. This typhoon has hit Yangjiang really hard. You see behind me? It's like the storm swept through the whole area. The losses are already estimated to be in the millions. Just look at this mess. I could cry for a month, honestly. My heart is shattered.
昨天下午台风来。
Yesterday at noon, when the typhoon hit, the boats and oil tankers were set on fire. Now, there's just a shell left. They've burned to ashes. It's such a shame.
On September 25th, traffic in Yangjiang was paralyzed, and parts of the city experienced water, power, and internet outages.
全市交通大瘫痪了。
The whole city is paralyzed. Traffic is completely stuck. No one can move, not even motorcycles.
你们不要外出，不要外出。
Don't go out. The whole downtown of Yangjiang is a mess. Major traffic jams everywhere. It's impossible to move. Right now at 7:30, I'm at the intersection of Xiping Road and Jinshan Road. The traffic light here is totally chaotic. There's a bottleneck. Cars can't get through from any direction. Only motorcycles can squeeze through. All the cars are stuck here, so don't go out now or you'll get stuck on the road. It's a traffic nightmare and every route is blocked. It's terrifying. It's just safer to try to avoid traveling during rush hour in the future.
在家里觉得画家他的威力一般般。
When I was at home, I thought Ragasa wasn't too bad, but when I got to the Damesha boardwalk, I realized how terrifying it was. The once beautiful boardwalk is heavily damaged. The flooring is torn up, the railings are bent. It used to have a whole row of railings, but now they're all gone.
Another resident named Zhang reported that many trees were toppled along the roadside, with some causing serious injuries to people. Houses were severely damaged, and local aquaculture suffered massive losses. Hailing Island was severely impacted by the storm. Local aquaculture workers reported that fish farms built on the sea were completely destroyed, with equipment either drifting away or sinking, and the fish were lost. The damage is estimated at over 1 million yuan.
被称之为巨灾的台风画家沙终于走了。
The so-called mega disaster Ragasa has finally passed, but in the end, it's the people of Yangjiang who've borne the brunt. Science can't explain everything. History keeps repeating itself. 17 years ago, on September 24, 2008, a typhoon called Hagupit left an indelible shadow on the hearts of Yangjiang's people. And yesterday, on September 24, 2025, once again, a Wednesday, Ragasa brought more pain to the people of Yangjiang. Walking down the streets, all I see are fallen branches and broken tree trunks. The outdoor ads, makeshift shelters, everything's a ruin. Similarly, I've suffered huge losses too. The shelter behind me was blown away. A small house over there was blown 100 meters and now it's just a pile of rubble. My farm, with over 1,000 acres of rice, has been destroyed. Seeing those 200 acres of nearly ripe rice ready to be harvested, my heart aches. Alright, I won't complain about how bad it is. The typhoon's coming, and for everyone in Yangjiang, whether you're in farming, aquaculture, fishing, or running a factory, the damage and losses are severe. Everyone's saying this is a wake-up call from nature. We must respect it.
A user on the platform Douyin remarked that the power of Ragasa was unimaginable, with many wind turbines in Yangjiang severely damaged by the storm. According to initial estimates from the Yangjiang municipal government, the typhoon caused over 53,000 trees to be damaged, with over 6,000 toppled. More than 30 main roads were blocked, and 28 municipal facilities, including streetlights and drainage systems, were damaged. On September 24th, Super Typhoon Ragasa also affected several cities in the Pearl River Delta. In Zhuhai's coastal areas, severe seawater submerged homes and vehicles. Dongguan saw street flooding in multiple areas. Zhuhai's major agricultural producers suffered heavy losses. Mr. Zhou, a large-scale grower in the area, explained that his roof was torn off, trees were uprooted, and his farm expected losses of at least 1 million yuan. Nearby Maoming City's Guangzhou town, known for producing Chinese agrowood, suffered severe damage as well. The town produces 80% of the country's high-quality Kinam agrowood, which can cost more per gram than gold. The typhoon caused heavy losses to local Kinam trees. Mr. Chen, a grower, disclosed that after 4 years of cultivating Kinam agrowood trees, which are valued at hundreds to thousands of yuan each, many trees were snapped, and replacements will cost over 1 million yuan.
On the first day after the typhoon, I'm here in Baidu town, Taishan. The villagers say they've never seen a typhoon this strong. This is the strongest typhoon ever. Look, even this 100-year-old banyan tree has been uprooted. The outdoor eateries are all gone.
As of 8 p.m. on September 24th, Hong Kong's government reported 101 injuries from Ragasa. However, China has not yet released official data regarding fatalities or serious injuries. Analysts believe this might follow the Chinese government's usual practice of withholding information, and even if it is later disclosed, it may still be inaccurate. Although Ragasa has passed, Typhoon Boaloi, the 20th typhoon of the year, is expected to arrive soon. According to the Beijing Central Meteorological Observatory, at 5 a.m. on September 27th, the center of Typhoon Boaloi was located 520 kilometers southeast of Sancha City, Hainan. Maximum winds near the center reached level 11. Moving northwest at 35 kilometers per hour, the typhoon is expected to strengthen and pass the southern sea of Hainan Island on September 28th, with winds potentially reaching levels 12 to 13. The typhoon is forecast to land along northern Vietnam's coastline later that day. From September 27th to 30th, Typhoon Bualoi will bring heavy to torrential rain with localized severe downpours across Hainan Island, southwestern Guangdong, southern and western Guangxi, eastern and southern Yunnan, and the southern part of Guizhou province.